Tilimorf versus a MithraMiz. Hope you guys are all ready for some hot speed gaming action in the Super Metroid Prodigy Tournament here today. I know I am. We also have your boy PGA Mexican.
What up?
You really can't ask for much more.
All right, so we've got the synchronized swimming portion of this game coming up right now, where everyone's pretty much going to be doing the exact same thing for a solid maybe like 2 minutes here.
It's super exciting.
You can't see it, but they're completely immersed in space water.
It's magic water. Alright, so we've got all of our runners getting hit from behind by Ridley's giant tail. We're going to see how that works out for them.
Ooh, fancy debuts by the Swap Space.
Oh my.
Could be an omen there.
Looks like we've only got one runner running Japanese.
Tilimorf too, power move. Japanese text.
He
always...
thinks he's turning Japanese, he really thinks so.
It's really the sign of a good runner, to be quite honest. I just throw it out all the time. And I never do well, but you know what? It looks good. Outside looking in, you're like, oh man, this guy's running the Japanese version. He knows what he's doing.
And then they see that you run the Japanese version, and you're like, well, I guess that theory's out.
Exactly. All right, so Swap coming out of
41,
here.
41, 40, and...
Yeah. 41, 40, 40, and having a little trouble here is Mithra.
That's
okay. I have been there.
29.
The important thing is
they're all out.
They didn't die.
Nobody died in a Sirius station here today.
Now, I'm going to call this in right now to Vegas because I'm just going to take a wild guess. But I'm going to guess. I'm going to bet because I'm a betting man. All 4 of these runners are going to go to the left after the ship lands.
That is a good prediction. However, they could go right and then go left. It's a bold strategy.
Well, we're about to see it right now.
We have 3 out of 3. Are we going to have 4 out of 4 runners going left? We'll see here in just a moment.
Boom! All right, the rest of the stream is yours. I'm going to Vegas.
Oh my! All right, so we're gonna see a couple of moonfalls here.
There we go.
3 moonfalls.
2,
Are we gonna see a
3?
moonfall out of Mithra?
It's possible.
It is possible.
No one's doing the swag BE one though.
No, nobody's doing the swiggity swoop.
Yeah, like I'm also above a 50 for my times, but I'd like to practice the things that won't really help me, so obviously that's the first thing I do, just because it looks cool.
It's all about how you look. It's not about that final time.
Yeah, yo, everyone finding Morphball here. This is the worst randomly generated speed I've ever seen.
What tournament are we in right now?
All right, so we're going to start to see some differentiation here as these guys start to make their climb.
How much sleep have you had?
Me? In terms of all the commentary I've been doing, I'm
not
rocking a solid 4 hours maybe. I've got about another 5 hours on the comms today, another maybe 3 tomorrow, so, you know, we'll make it work. All right, so it looks like Swap's the first one to get back out of here. He's slightly in the lead, so...
Nobody going for that blue Bryn check.
No, nope. Nobody cares about that. Nobody wants Billy Mays. So just so you guys know, Meta did say it in the beginning, but it is top and bottom, 2 separate races going on. So Swap is against Zenkai, and you can see both of those outlines are pink, and at the bottom, Tilimorf is against MithraMiz, and those 2 outlines are purplish, blue, whatever. I don't know.
Purple, just like Prince.
So, we're going to see a lot of quality stuff coming from these guys, but those are 2 separate races.
All right, looks like we've got 3 people choosing wall climb over Behe.
Actually, really surprising to me.
I'm a big fan of the Behe climb versus the wall climb.
I wasn't until you berated me for months for no reason, and then I was like, all right. But out of 4 people, and I know everyone's above 50 minutes here, but to have 4 people actually go, oh, well, we're going to see what Mithra does, but that many people all doing the wall climb or wall jump up is pretty interesting to see, to be quite honest. It looks like we're getting all 4.
A little bit more friendly to beginners. It has a little bit better potential for getting a good time. I believe the record for the climb is with the wall jump. The difference being, however, at least in my opinion, I feel it's a little bit easier to get consistent and to recover from mistakes with the Behe climb.
That is true. I think I know for a fact that the wall climb is faster, but it's if you're talking about both things being optimal, it's barely noticeable.
It's within, I believe, a quarter of a second.
That's what most people here that aren't in the Metroid community are going to find out, is that there are multiple techniques for the same room.
And that's exactly. See, that's what Caliathan says. It's all about looking cool, so that's why you got to go with the Behe climb.
Oh yeah. I can't play this game for anything, but I look ridiculous doing it, and that's where my entertainment factor comes in.
You look ridiculous in general. All right, all 3 taking down Bomb Chalupa.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, son.
All right, so Mithra starting to catch up a bit. Obviously, he's a little bit behind, but not too much. We're going to see if he can make up that time.
Swap space. It looks like he might have started a little bit early here.
Ooh, missing it. So it does not look like it. So Zenkai actually pulling ahead a little bit. Swap did have it.
Swap falling a little bit behind Zenkai. He will not be in the lead at this point, Cotton.
So Swap here just bodying these guys. I would have to imagine almost everyone. I'm not going to speak for it because I don't know for a fact, but I'm going to say almost everyone here is going to be running old route.
Old route is a route, Cotton.
That confirmed. Confirmed. Old route is in fact a thing for this game. Can confirm.
All right, so we got our first speed trick here, the mock ball. We're gonna see how that works out here for Zenkai, having no problem crossing the bridge here. Gonna take the quick jumps up. Oh, a little bit of a falter there. Not something we'd expect. It gives Swap Space a little bit of a chance to catch up here. That's
not really too big of an issue right there. So for right now, if he's gonna make a decision, if he's gonna make a mistake early on right here on these little smaller ones, is where you want to do it. When we're talking about bigger ones like Kraid Quick Kill and things like that, or Red Tower, that's when it's really going to start adding up. So
nobody wants to take Kraid to prom.
No. All right, so Myth getting that energy tank, making his way out of Terminator,
going for the Hillary Swank ball, and he gets it. All right, MithraMiz headed over. Gonna head towards that elevator here very shortly. While we've got Swap Space here grabbing those missiles, about to go over to grab Charge Beam, just a few seconds behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 seconds behind Zenkai here. Not a large differential between the runners.
This literally is the worst seed that's ever been generated.
I know, right? It's like everything's vanilla.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got Zenkai here coming across, gonna go for Green Hill Zone. A little bit of difficulty here by Swap Space getting through the hole. We're gonna see a little bit more time added to that lead by Zenkai as both runners here going through the Green Hill Zone.
All right, so the top race here, Swap not that far at all behind Zenkai. So we're going to see what happens as they make their way over to Kraid. The bottom race, there's starting to see a little separation here between Tilimorf and Myth, but it is still very early.
It's so anybody's game, Cotton. Anything could happen.
That's speedrunning in general. You never know when you're racing. Anything can happen. So not over by any means.
Ooh, look at that sync up top right now.
There we go.
I'm not sure where Swap speed up that time, but he just lost it once again. While we've got
look at this.
Ooh, we have a Spazer here by Zenkai.
Wow.
This is not something I would have expected to see.
That is a bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off for him.
While we've got Tilimorf headed across, probably not going to grab Spazer here, while MithraMiz is coming down through the big pink.
All right, so Myth still doing all right, catching up a little bit. Tilimorf getting caught there, giving him some free time. As our top race, Swap has now taken the lead since Zenkai has actually picked up that Spazer Beam. So we're going to see Swap's going to be the first one to to try and quick kill him.
Zenkai will be behind Swap Space.
Correct. Kind of synced up with Tilimorf. Myth making his way through Green Hill Zone.
A lot of time to make up still. It's still anybody's game.
All right, so here we go. Swap is going to be going for that quick kill on Kraid. I also feel like that's another one of the, everyone says mock ball is pretty much the first thing you do, but Kraid quick kill is also on the top of the list of one of the first things that you learn to do here. So we're going to see how Swap does it.
I don't think I learned Kraid quick kill till after I was sub-hour.
That explains a lot about you. So, Swap, no problem at all. We're going to see if Zenkai can match that quick kill here, as well as Tilimorf also in there. These guys are going to be high-fiving in a second as Swap is going to be making his way back out. Myth not that far behind.
Going for that 3.
Oh!
That was a nice, clean kill by Tilimorf.
That's 3. That's 3 for 3 so far. That is amazing. Myth
That
also
is
going...
good. Kraid is
for
not
Spacer.
going to prom.
Nope. Nobody asked Kraid. Kraid is sad.
So we've got Swap Space here headed across, going to take out Mini Kraid, while Zenkai is going to head out of Barry. Looks like we have a little bit of difficulty with the screen there, as Tilimorf heads out of Kraid, and MithraMiz comes down from Spacer.
See here. All right, so Tilimorf, yeah, taking the lead here. He's going to be high-fiving Myth in a second as they are going to be passing in and out of Kraid's lair over here. Swap picking up that E-Tank.
That is a safe strategy here. Personally, I usually run 3 tank, but for this tournament, I've chosen to go with 4. Makes it a little bit safer, a little bit cleaner, and you have to worry a lot less throughout the course of your run. It enables a few different strategies that you may not be able to do otherwise. We also have Zenkai picking up that E-Tank as well.
Most of these guys, all right, so that's 3 for 3.
That's another E-Tank.
3 for 3 on quick kills. 3 for 3.
4 E-Tanks.
E-Tanks.
3,
all right,
4,
so
3, 4 E-Tanks. 4, 4.
Super loud commentary. So we're going to switch over. We're going to be doing the rest in ASMR style.
You'll see that Swap Space is headed towards high jump boots, while Zenkai is headed down the elevator with Tilimorf.
Myth is going to be entering Kraid right now. We're going to see if you can make it 4 for 4 for these sweet, sweet Kraid quick kills.
We do not want Kraid to go to the prom today. Nobody wants that.
Okay, we're done. We're done. All right. Swap maintaining his lead, but it is not that big here. Myth going with the safety tread here, making sure that he is filled up.
Swap Space's lead is plenty big.
It's okay.
While Tilimorf is coming across with the high jump boots, he's going to try and get out of here real quick with those high jump skills. And MithraMiz in at Kraid. Are we going to see a 4th and final Kraid quick kill here right now?
Does not look like we're going to get it. Kraid gets to go to prom at least once today. So we got that going for. We've got a huge mix here, guys. This is all in the sake of your entertainment.
All right, Kraid has chosen to go to prom here with MithraMiz.
Yeah, Swap is entering Bubble Mountain.
That was the intention for MithraMiz, but sometimes you do get desperate. Everybody else says no, and you gotta dance with the one that brought you.
All right, so Swap leading the way for the rest of the runners here as he goes to get a speed booster. Tilimorf, while they are not directly racing, and Zenkai not far behind, also entering Bubble Mountain here as Myth takes care of Kraid, picking up that Varia and is going to be joining them shortly.
Swap Space headed down to speed run while we've got Zenkai headed up Bubble Mountain. Tilimorf headed up Bubble Mountain as well. Gonna go towards speed as well. Gonna go with that early farm. That early farm is a strategy that I actually think is a great one because you do lose less time having to do that extra farm as opposed to having to do 2 farms afterwards. It is only a tiny save and you might lose a half a second. However, it can definitely pay off in the long run.
All right, so Swap kind of showing us what we're doing there. Usually he'd want to land that shot, but that's not big. He's taking a couple extra seconds here to farm up as he makes his way down to Wave. Zenkai not far behind, picking up that speed booster, and Myth finally making his way out of Kraid's lair. I would have to guess that he's going to pick up that E-Tank.
That E-Tank is an essential item here today for MithraMiz.
Kojacking the missile, though. What is
the Kojak? This is going to be a little bit more difficult with 0 and 4. Not the best ammo count to be coming across here with, as we've got Swapface grabbing those missiles, and Zenkai doing the farm here for those supers. Going to head along with 3. I prefer 4, but 3 is possible here. And we do have Tilimorf here headed across the Wavegate room while we have Wavegate being grabbed by Swap Space. We'll see how Zenkai does here, headed across the same room here shortly as MithraMiz shooting that super out, dropping into the mock ball and down the elevator.
All right, so Swap clearly leading the way here. 3 of these runners are extremely close. Myth not even that far behind, making his way down into Norfair. Going to have to play a little bit of catch up, but these runners definitely showing that they know what they are doing. Prodigies indeed.
Obviously, this tournament is not only for prodigies because they allowed me in, the laziest Super Metroid runner that you will meet in any tournament or any part of Twitch, while we have MithraMiz here going about to grab those high jump boots, arguably the best item in the game, while Tilimorf making the way out from Wavegate room, as is a Zenkai, while we have Swapface here headed across the frog room.
Swap, he's probably going to be farming here a little bit, trying to make his way up through. My guess is that he's actually pretty good on health here, so I would be expecting an Alpha Spark up here as he climbs up, making his way out. He's going to be making his way back to Red Tower and to the rep ship.
Swag Spark is one of the more impressive strategies that you do have in the any percent run. It does tend to get left behind on 3 tanks. It's a little bit dangerous, but since we have all our runners going for 4 tanks, we might see a plethora of Swag Sparks here today.
Oh, looks like he's setting up for it. Should have it right about here at the end. Looks like he's got it. Swap is going to be definitely going for this. Charging that.
And are we going to see a Swag Spark?
Oh!
Head-butted into the wall. That will not be the strategy he was looking for. Going to cost him a little bit of time here, but he will save some health. We're going to see how that works out when he's taking on Phantom.
And we've got a deviation here. Myth going for the early ice. Did not see that until just now.
We have another miss on that Swag Spark by Tilimorf. This Swag Spark is not...
Swap electing not to go with Hero Shot. I don't know if he missed the setup for it or that's just not in his repertoire at the moment, but he is going to be out of here in a second. Nails it. Tilimorf not that far behind. Neither is Zenkai. Both going to be doing the same exact thing. We're going to see if they get that Hero Shot. And Myth is making his way out of that ice beam chamber there.
If you miss the hero shot, does that mean it's just genocide?
That is literally not what it means. The fact that you went there, I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I mean, Samus
so
does destroy an entire planet.
Not because of the hero shot.
You don't know. Maybe she was pissed off.
Okay, so Swap already getting those power bombs, making his way up to the wreck ship, just increasing his lead at the moment. Zenkai really not that far. We're talking still seconds. So Phantoon can change everything, as anyone that runs this game knows.
And we got MithraMiz heading through the rising lava room as Tilimorf tags those power bombs just seconds ahead of Zenkai, while we got Swapface headed up to do the sparks across. Definitely an interesting strategy here with those power bombs going left to right instead of that vertical shot there. We're going to see how that works out for him.
All right, so Myth did pick up that early ice. Let's see if they choose to use that. Oh, no, I was going to see. Let's see if they choose to use that for the climb there, but they are not going to. It's quite all right. Tilimorf and Zenkai both going up the elevator here, as Swap is still leading his way over onto Wreck Ship. And it looks like he's getting there with 2 full energy tanks. He should be, as long as he doesn't take any more damage, he should be okay. Does not need to farm on the way down. Looks like Tilimorf does not have a lot of energy here. He's going to have to spark over. By the time he gets over to Wreck Ship, he might have to actually do a little farming just to be a little more comfortable. But we're going to see here in a second.
Do you need to be comfortable to fight Phantoon, though?
I don't think anyone's comfortable having to fight Phantoon. All right, so not awful, Tilimorf. A little sketchier than most people would like to be, but certainly doable.
To be fair,
Myth, what's that?
To be fair, either you want about a 150 or higher, or you want to be about 60. Because if you have 150 or higher, that's a safe amount of energy. But if you're around 50, then you're going to get the first few blue balls giving you energy drops, which will allow you to get back up real quick.
All right, so Swap getting it. Looks like he's going to go for the X Factor.
We do. We
Beautiful.
have a
Nailing it.
perfectly timed X Factor there. And we're going to see our third runner. We're going to see Zenkai here headed into Phantoon as well.
Ooh, did he get an... Oh, he did it! A 2-cycle for Swap. That is very clean.
Nice kill of Phantoon there by Swap.
Very clean.
What kind of strategy are we going to see out of Zenkai here?
We're going to find out.
Obviously, we're not going to see an X Factor, so we're probably going to see the Doppler here. All right, we have a little bit of danger here with Tilimorf down to 106. We're going to see how this pays off or does not pay off. One sunshine could end everything. One sunrise.
Ooh, getting the extra missile in there, so causing the cycle reset. Definitely not what he was going for. Zenkai definitely going for the Doppel effect up there.
The Doppler.
Trying to set it up. Can he get the switch? Does not get the switch there. One more cycle should do it. Plenty of ammo. Zenkai should be on his way up to the attic soon. Swap increasing that lead as we go on. Tilimorf having a little bit of trouble here. Health is getting a little sketchier as we go.
96
should be hopefully okay.
Zenkai finishes off Phantoon.
There we go. And the second one's down. Swap setting up the attic. We're going to see what he chooses to do here. Is he going to spark through it, or...
We're seeing a spark
choosing
here.
to do the spark. Nailing it first try.
Nailing
Very
it perfectly.
Good.
There are no survivors.
All right, Zenkai making his way
it
out.
is Swap versus Zenkai and Tilly versus Mithra. And we do have Tilimorf taking it down Phantoon. That's 3 of our runners here. While we have MithraMiz not sure.
Oh, Myth's staying north there for some reason.
I'm not sure.
Oh, Myth. Yeah.
We're going for Croc.
I
have not seen this in any percent before.
This is a power move. Myth knows something that the other runners don't. I love it. This is a power play. Nobody else is expecting it. Activating that.
This is a bold strategy.
Swap getting to bowling. Zenkai's still pretty much hot on his heels, though. So he's going to have maybe a 40-second head start. So my guess is that, depending on how Batwoon goes, I mean, Zenkai can definitely make this time up. Also electing to not try to set up the spark there, which is okay, especially depending on how much energy you have. Clearing out the attic, still right behind him. Tilimorf making his way up into the attic as Myth continues to fight Bruckmeyer. Which definitely is a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. All right, so Zenkai doing a little farming before he heads into bowling. Tilimorf having a little bit of trouble. He's probably going to have to spend some more time farming here as well. His ammo is okay, but he's probably going to want some more health. Swap cell's a little low too, but I don't expect to see a Sloater's refill at all.
Floater will be being disrespected here today.
I guess it is possible. I doubt he knows where Zenkai is, but sometimes in a race setting, you kind of make decisions on the fly and you just go with it, and sometimes that deviates from whatever your PB is. Because while everyone would love to PB, a PB in a race setting is always huge. You're just trying to beat the other runner here, so it just makes sense for you to sometimes do your best and just finish the race because you don't know what's happening to the other player.
Unless you're watching that.
Yeah, or are super far from your mic.
All
right, so
I watch my opponent every time I do the race, so
you were a screen looker. in the 90s, weren't you?
No, I was the one that was
Don't
always
lie to me.
accused of it, though.
You're lying.
Don't lie to me, son!
Here. Confirmed. Screen watcher. All right. So, not getting that Sloter's refill, just like I had said. Swap going over, about to enter Meridia. Tilimorf about to get Gravity. Zenkai still making his way back down through.
Swap's face about to get soaking wet.
Myth is just doing his own thing. He's doing him. He's happy with it. He's about to go get Grapple. Maybe he's hoping it's a randomizer and he randomly gets Plasma. What do we got here? And
Grapple win! Grapple would make it easier to get a crossover to the wreck ship and to take out Dragon. Depends on what the time here of MithraMiz is for the PB. This could be a safety strategy.
That is true. Normally, had I prepared for this was last minute. I'd signed up because we had nobody, but I would have prepared and told you guys what route they were running and what their PBs were. Unfortunately, I did not have time to get that set up. So it could be it could just be a safety thing. That's what you know, Myth is used to. That's his route, and right now that's totally fine. That's what this tournament's all about. Just getting everyone together, being able to compete. You know what? There's really nothing fundamentally wrong with what he's doing. Obviously, it can be a little more efficient, but if he's slowly inching his PB down this way, you know what? That's totally fine. I am all for it. All right, so Swap getting into Bot's Wound here, setting up that X Factor, nailing it. Is he going to get the one cycle?
Looks like there was one missile they got co-jacked out.
So close. He should be.
Now we're down to missiles or charge shots. This is not what Swap's face was looking for here.
No, it looks like he missed. I think he missed two, at least two. He had three left in his inventory, so he must have missed a couple there. But it was a solid opening. Not a horrible fight by any means there. Zenkai, if he gets a perfect one cycle Bot's Wound, is going to make up a decent amount of time here. These guys are pretty close to each other, as Zenkai is going to be doing Everest. Ooh, with the swank.
Looks
recharge there by Swap. I like it.
Looks like MithraMiz has a 1 hour 15 PB.
1 hour and 15 minutes. Well, there you go. If I was going to take a guess, I'd say 1 hour, 15 minutes, 19 seconds. I could be wrong, though. This protractor's really old. All right, Swap. What happened? Oh, he dropped it before he even came in there, so no halfies. Full halfies, half halfies. No fractions here. Zenkai not getting that one cycle like he really needed to close this gap, but that's okay. Now Dragon, Swap is about to enter this Dragon fight. Tilimorf actually going for this extra super. I've not seen this really. But picking up that extra super before the Everest climb here. Looks like Swap's base is getting ready for this Dragon fight. Is he going to set up an X Factor here? Does he do that?
If you're going for that...
I don't think... Oh, he is.
We're gonna see it. I typically see it done a different way, so we'll see what happens here.
Oh, nailing it.
That's a different way of doing it.
That is, with two on the swoop down. That's fantastic. Oh, trying to force it, trying to get that quick kill. Missing the short charge here. Should be able to dispatch, I would think, and does. That's pretty, not what he wanted, but that's a very clean Dragon here. Zenkai making his way over as well. Still not that far behind. Another clean Dragon here. Still could close the gap a little bit. Tilimorf going for the safety save in Meridia before he makes his way over to Bot's Wound. Glad to see he wasn't going further down with a randomizer logic. Wouldn't want that. Myth making his way all the way up is finally going to be making their way over to Wreck Ship.
They will not be checking Sandpit Room.
No, they are not checking Sandpit. Who knows what's down there?
All right, we've got Kai here taking on Dragon.
Is Kai going to be... It looks like setting up for the X Factor as well with the power bombs ready.
Looks like the standard strategy here. We're going to see if that works. We do get some hits there.
Yeah, we got some hits. I don't think all of them landed, but you know what? Much better than not doing it. Nailing that, well, probably hitting a little bit of damage there, but not what Zenkai wanted. Wanting to hit a little bit more on the head there.
Swap is a little bit ahead here.
Zenkai just having a little bit of trouble with the boss fights here. Swap has been very efficient with most of these fights, so he's been maintaining, if not incrementally growing that lead ever so slightly. Tilimorf dispatching Batwoon here, going to be making his way over to Dragon as well. We'll see if we have another halfy, full halfy, half halfy, some sort of fraction.
In addition, to put this in perspective, I do believe Swap Space has about 2 minutes on Zenkai in terms of PB.
Well, that makes it even better. Swap is definitely not running slow right now by any means, so that means Zenkai is running at a pretty decent pace. Myth making his way into Wreck Ship, going the slower route, probably not too comfortable with Shine Sparking or Short Charging in general right now, so needing that grapple to get across as he does. Has plenty of ammo, plenty of energy, should be okay. Might farm anyways just for safety. We'll see in a second here. Tilimorf is also farming up before he goes for the halfy. Swap down there, getting that plasma beam, making his way out as Zenkai picks up that space jump. Still not that far behind, but he's going to have to go a little faster if he wants to catch Swap. Or hope Swap has just a horrible Lauren Orfair. Tilimorf probably not wanting to do that, wasting the spark just straight up, but it could be worse. Making his way through Coliseum the old-fashioned way. All right, Tilimorf and Zenkai high-fiving as they pass each other in the Coliseum. Myth starting that fight. Let's hope this goes well for him. He's got plenty of energy. Should be okay. Picked up early ice, picked up Spazer. So let's hope Myth can dispatch of Fantoon. As Swap is going to be making his way down to Lower Norfair. Zenkai not that far behind. He's got to get Plasma first. Tilimorf, let's see if we have 3 for 3 on these X Factors to start off with it. Does not look like he is getting ready for it. Practicing some charges here. Tilimorf may not be comfortable with it. I am also in that boat, so you know what? I don't blame him. Probably something I should learn. Setting up for the spark there, at least getting that. Swap officially going back into Norfair here. Ooh, great volley there by Myth on Fantoon. Fantoon very close to dead. Gotta be feeling okay here. Swap's going to be picking up ice here. Zenkai's going to be picking up plasma.
Also, Myth, the only one of our runners with a purple timer.
Can confirm. All right, so it looks like he should be... Ooh.
One super should take him. There we go.
There
now
we go.
Fantoon is down. Congratulations to Mithra. While we have Tilimorf taking that chain damage
with the blue suit.
Close here, but getting that blue suit. That was dangerous, though. That was a borderline Darkwing Duck.
That is going to make his trek across Coliseum that much easier. Assuming he doesn't press the run button. So anyway, it looks like he
run button.
Looks like he got rid of it. Did not want that blue suit. Said, get out of here. Give me gravity back. All right, so we are pretty much we are more than halfway through most of these runs here. So I apologize. I'm assuming, and I shouldn't do that a lot of you are from the community. But please, in chat, if there's anything that we're talking about, such as blue suit, X factoring, things like that, you don't know what it is, ask away, and we will do our best to answer those questions. If you want to know frames about things, then you can go ask Seffi. Or any one of the hundreds of other knowledgeable people.
If you actually want to know anything beyond the basics, don't ask us.
I can't help. All right, so Myth actually going over here, picking up an extra super. So it looks like he's going for safety saves in the Wreck Ship as well. Or not safety saves, but safety strats, I should say.
Solid Snake, I'll always be here to help you.
Okay, so we were talking about blue suit. All right, so blue suit is essentially you could see Tilimorf had that blue suit when he killed Dragon. So essentially what that is that is a charged shine spark, and as long as you can make your way up into the Coliseum, which is the room he was going to be going across, if you can make it without pressing the run button, you can then press down, charge the spark, and use that as a normal shine spark. So it makes the trek across Coliseum. That's
I thought blue suit was the thing you wore to charity benefits for owls.
that would be orange suit.
No,
But
there was a blue suit as well.
I guess to each their own. If you want a periwinkle suit, you can also do that.
I think the periwinkle suit. You just got to watch out for those champagne corks.
They can be deadly. They can be deadly.
They can single-handedly do.
Not getting the pillar spark here, making his way across into worst room of the game.
Is it the worst room in the game, though?
I feel like it's... I don't know. It could be anything. I think worst room of the game is Series. Just all of Series. It's one big room. Worst room of the game. Done. Not having it. Is Swap gonna do the donkey roll though? We're gonna see. Are we gonna see a donkey roll? Oh, he's a coward.
He has lost 10 points there, Cotton.
Yep. He's gonna need some swag to get that back. All right, so Zenkai going. Which way is he going? Going a different route than normal? Going to the same spot though.
Now, what strategy are we going to see here? Coming down. Are we going to see... Nope, we're not going to see any speed boosts. Looks like we're just going to see some pass-throughs here.
Those things hurt, though. That was good dodging there by Swap.
He was not hit by those...
Still increasing his lead here. Zenkai making his way into... Ooh, great damage boost there. Solid. All right, Tilimorf is making his way to Norfair as well. Myth finally making his way into Bowling. And then we'll be going into Meridia.
Bowling is a fantastic time to take your restroom break.
That is true. I've heard that. Can't confirm, though. All right, solid pirate killing over here by Swap with these... Shine
Does
sparks.
it scare you, PGA, that in this particular set of commentary, that you are the factual one and I am the color commentary?
There's nothing factual about what I say.
You're just
making all this up. I have the Super Metroid wiki up, and I'm just throwing all these terms out. I don't know what I did. Right here, Myth coming out of Bowling. Oh, look at that awesome spike suit he got by dropping that bomb. Crazy.
I know, right? He will be getting the Tesla coil.
All right, Swap starting his fight with Ridley. Nobody likes Ridley. He's a big old butt. Actually, I guess Fanny would be the butt, but not the point. Nobody likes him. Can manipulate him a little bit. Not really the hardest boss that you are going to fight, but can be a run-under if you're not careful.
Definitely the most irritating with those screeches, though.
That is true. Sounds like my ex-wife. Okay, so...
I heard she's a lovely lady.
Swap being able to manipulate his pogo here, really not having too much trouble, although he's...
Ridley taking his cue from Lady Gaga.
Did not want to get hit that much, but okay. Ending it with those supers there. Swap is okay. Is he going to take the tank?
Ridley's disco stick.
Do you think he knows where he is in the match? Is he going to take the tank for no reason?
Do you think
he is!
He is. Do you think he knows where he is in general? I do know Swap Space is a fellow drunk aficionado.
So that is a good... He might be right now, but that's
very possible.
You know, that he might run better that way, and maybe it's just not only me. It would make me feel better. I can tell you that.
I know who have only PB drunk for their last 5 to 6 PBs.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I got nothing. I was gonna say someone. I don't know. I got nothing.
Are you drunk right now?
No. Okay, so these guys gonna be high-fiving right here. Zenkai Swap. Again, so we talked about it. So there's only a 2-minute difference between the PBs of Zenkai and Swap, and they are still pretty close here. So Zenkai is running pretty well. I know Swap probably isn't on PB pace right now, but Zenkai's got to be running a pretty good pace for himself here. And he enters the Ridley fight here. 3 energy tanks should be okay. We're going to see.
We have Tilimorf having a little bit of difficulty with the pillar rooms, but making it through without any concern here. But that 191 should be a little bit concerning. Coming here up into the worst room in the game can take a lot of damage in this room if you're not careful. Looks like Tilimorf being a little bit safe here. We're going to see how that pays off. Oh, I am assuming that was not intentional.
Swap trying to get through here, probably trying to just clip these guys, bodying a couple of them. Zenkai looking like he is doing okay in his fight here. Tilimorf, nobody wants to deal with the donkey roll here, just killing that space pirate, saying, get out of here. Myth is going to be farming a little bit. Actually, where is Myth?
Myth is farming post.
Yeah, so he popped up here before making his way into Meridia, I guess. I've never seen that, but that's okay.
We're seeing all kinds of new things here that we've never seen before.
The diversity of the runners is on full display here. Swap going through, clipping. Oh, I was gonna say almost a perfect clip there on the Three Musketeers.
Still got plenty of
Not
energy
bad. Zenkai. So also picking up the. I guess I shouldn't be in a tournament format like this. I guess I shouldn't be super surprised at picking up safety E-tanks like that, but
that is a safety tank.
All right, so
Put
Myth,
in your power suit, safety tank.
Where is Myth going?
Myth is
he going for X, right?
Power bombs. No power bombs.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, so Tilimorf taking out these pirates here, also going to be making his way into Ridley. As Zenkai goes to the escape of Lower Norfair, Swap is pretty much out of Norfair, going to be making his way up topside as he makes his way over to the Golden Four.
That's a bold strategy.
It's not really. It's the only strategy. All right, Zenkai not having trouble with these guys here, saving that energy. This little section here, if you just body him, that damage adds up, let me tell you. Myth faking his way into Meridia as Tilimorf farms a little bit before his fight with Ridley. So remember, the races are the top two and the bottom two separate races. So Tilimorf is in the lead in his, Swap is in the lead up top. Swap not even going for that jump, does not care. Doesn't really need it. Zenkai making it through the Three Musketeers.
No difficulty whatsoever. Very clean there.
I saw it on the door transition, I assumed. Alright, so not killing... There we go.
We got Tilimorf taking on Mother Brain here.
Swap leaving the fish alone. I can't condone that. I don't like it, but that's okay. Zenkai is also going to be almost out of Norfair here.
Only a quick farm there as well. Swap Space going fast. The Swap Space knows if you're not first, you're last.
All right. So no issues here. Tilimorf's very close. You can see by the color of Ridley here. I didn't see the color change exactly, but probably not too far away. Wants to be a little more careful here, though.
Comms are regrettably sober, Knunton.
Yes, confirmed. That was poor tasting joke. I apologize anyone that was actually offended. So we're fine.
Maybe
All right, so Tilimorf picking up. If he got hit again, he would not have died, but that would have been extremely close there. Myth going for some safety stuff. Picking up more extra supers. That's totally fine. Pretty much on par for the rest of his run. Like we had talked about, Myth, about a 115 PB. So doing some safety shreds while he learns the game and gets that PB down. We've all been there. Okay, Swap is about to be in Golden 4 here. Zenkai.
Or are the Golden 4 about to be in him?
That makes no sense now. Okay, so another I guess quick bathroom break if you needed it. It's gonna be down there. Are we gonna see? Do you know if does Swap have baby skip in his back pocket?
I do not know if Swap has babies in his back pocket.
All right, Myth fighting Botswoon over here. Did not see if he went for an X Factor, but there was no X Factor on Fantoon, so my guess is he's not comfortable with that either. Looking pretty red here. Shouldn't have an issue with it. Had a lot of supers. I'm surprised.
Yeah, there's no super shots here. Even with 24, this is a surprising strategy.
You would think Jack Bauer is just mad about it right now, but... Tilimorf making his way out. He is also going to be escaping Norfair. Zenkai getting topside here.
He will not be bottom side.
Going closer to the center of this planet. I say that because everyone pronounces it differently. I'm not going to be the guy that says it one way and have Chad be like,
Turian.
No, the planet. Turian is not the planet.
No, that's what... Oh.
Yeah, alright.
Zebus, Zabaz, Zibidibidib.
Swap going with the grouping method here. Not bad at all. Zenkai, again, not that far behind. I don't have Does someone have
Zenkai, I believe, is a 54-ish.
What pace is he running, though? Because he's running pretty close.
Based on where Zenkai is at...
Kojacking the missile swap is, but that's okay. Still okay on supers.
I believe we'd be sitting at around a 55.
Okay.
I believe it's about 10 minutes from G4. I think it's about 10 minutes from G4, if I recall correctly, for average runners. So for anybody like above 50, I believe it's about 10 minutes from G4.
All right, so still
and
not
now watch
bad at
Chad
all.
explode and be like, that is 100% wrong.
Oh, they would do that anyways, because anything you say is just...
Well, I mean, yeah. I'm surprised they let me do commentary.
So, setting up for Baby Skip, my guess would be the swap space. So for those of you that are in here, not from the community, and are wondering what he's going to be doing, we can actually skip...
He's going for Plan B.
Quote-unquote required cutscene, if you will. Looks like he's definitely setting up, trying to loop the baby around. What's meant to happen here is the baby's supposed to latch onto you like it just did.
And Plan B...
Look to the right! Oh, he does! Save that frame. Woo! Okay, so this is what's supposed to happen. Essentially, your goal is what Swap was trying to do in the beginning, where he's looping that around constantly and able to escape the room without having to go through that. Does save a lot of time there, but...
What's important to note is that if you do fail Plan B in the most spectacular way, it will ruin your life.
So, he's going to be saving up here, or recharging, I should say. You know what, this lead, he's definitely not grown the lead. I don't know if he's maintained, but Zenkai's not that far behind.
Zenkai could catch up with a baby skip.
That is true. If he baby skips and Swap has any trouble with Zebatai or something like that, I'm not really worried about Mother Brain with Swap, because he's got to have so much more energy than he's used to. So hopefully that... Oh, and a safety save there too.
The question I don't think is going to be energy. It's going to be ammo count, because if you get really unlucky with
that is true.
turrets, you could have some issues.
That is true. Electing to go with the 20 and 7 here.
Should be 20
essentially,
and 8, I believe. So I believe we were short one.
Well, he opened up the door with it. He should be fine here, but he can't really miss anything. I believe the minimum amount is what? 10 and 5? 10 missiles, 5 supers?
10 and 6, I think. Or 20 and 6. I don't know. 11 and 6?
Definitely not 20. I thought it was 15, 10. 15, 10. Because you pick up 2 supers. So, it doesn't matter. Swap just going straight through it here. It looks like Zenkai did not get that baby. Did not even look like a setup, so probably not in his
blue.
Probably not in his back pocket there. Turning to the right, very important there.
And we've got
Save those
MithraMiz making the way up the wall. Headed out of Meridia.
Yeah. Myth taking care of Dragon. Making his way over to Plasma.
He did not build this wall.
Alright, so... Swap, I was counting, lost the count here, gonna have to be pretty close. There's the ketchup. Ketchup, onion rings. I didn't see too many tater tots. It's okay. Taking that potential damage.
Which do you prefer, tater tots or French fries?
French fries. Alright, Zenkai's still not that far behind. So, clearing Mother Brain 2 here is Swap. It's pretty much it. It's, well, not pretty much. It is his race to lose at this point.
You have died on Mother Brain 3, however, so it is not guaranteed.
That is not confirmed. Zebetite skip very easily by Zenkai. Myth making his way up to that plasma as Tilimorf starting the transition into Turian. Waiting for those statues to disappear here.
You could always fail the escape.
Tots are always the answer. Don't add me. All right.
Zenkai's gonna get started on this fight. Wow, we've got Swap Space about to take it out. I'm done.
Like ending the fight. I don't think he did any shots. I think he ended the fight with 0-0. That if he had missed another shot, he would have been soft locked there. I don't think he saved.
He did not.
Cutting it close there.
It's the last split of the game. Can't hold anything back.
All right, Tilimorf going for these grouping strategies. We
got a little bit of catch up there.
A little bit should be okay. Probably going to take an intentional damage here. Maybe not. Doesn't really need to. You could probably take 2 hits, maybe.
29. Yep. We're going to see how the Metroids treat Tilimorf here. All right, we're going to have MithraMiz coming across here. Ooh, getting hit while people wobbling.
He picked up some safety supers. He's definitely okay. I forgot he picked up the ones before Everest. The real question is, are any of these runners going to save the animals?
I'm gonna go with no.
All right, chat. You got a lot of people in here. 1 for saving the animals, 2 for no. I want to see the chat blow up. Let's go. What do you want? What do you want? What's gonna happen? What are we gonna see here? 1 for saving, 2 for nope. We got a 3 in there, confused. Opening the door and not going in is 3.
Option number 3. Taunt the animals.
Toasty Muffins electing to save and then adopt all the animals on his farm. It's very nice. Hopefully the atmosphere is okay for them on Earth. All right, Swap not having any trouble here, going through the escape. The finish here, clearly a formality. As Zenkai is going to be fighting Mother Brain 3 in a second here. Tilimorf about to, looks like he did not skip the baby. He's got to refresh up here, recharge.
Everybody choosing to have kids these days.
And the baby is down. Swap coming up into Parlor. He is so close. We're seconds away from the answer to our question here. Whoa, does not care. Get out of here. Swap has just no sympathy for those. Get in, get out, blow up the planet. Boom. All in a day's work for Swap.
Those animals will taste like beef jerky.
Swap with the official SRL finish time of 52 minutes, 42 seconds. The winner of this Prodigy Tournament race. GG's to Swap Space.
He will not be losing this race.
Confirmed. All right, Tilimorf starting Mother Brain 2. Zenkai starting the escape. Still pretty close, these 3 runners up here. Myth about to be going down into Lower Norfair. Still has to fight Ridley.
Ridley is a dangerous opponent.
Perfectly okay. Going to the left here. It'd be interesting to see what Myth is going for.
Probably
screw attack.
It does make it a little bit easier to make it out of.
That is true. Helps with the sparks as well. We already know that Myth is not very comfortable with shine sparking, so
that is correct.
Definitely not going to short charge for the pillars, but could help. Taking a little damage there, Tilimorf is. Getting ready, all set. Mother Brain 3 coming up. Again, pretty much done for Tilimorf. Zenkai so close. Is Zenkai going to save the animals?
I'm gonna bet no.
We're gonna see here in a second, making way up through Parlor. as Myth fighting Golden Chorizo. Not before picking up some sweet, sweet super missiles, though. Zenkai saying, nope! Get out of here. What are animals?
Bye-bye, animals!
I wear your animals. Zenkai finishing with a second place time of 54 minutes, 33 seconds, official SRL time. GG's Zenkai. What did we say the PB was? 52?
Something around a 54. I believe that was a PB. I've used a 54-40 something, so that looks like a PB to me.
According to the timer, that is what it looks like. If that's a PB,
red.
That is fantastic. That's what we were talking about. I mean, to PB during a race can't be. I know you want to win, but if that is a PB, you can't be mad at a PB. Great race from Zenkai. Kept it close the entire way.
I've been mad at PBs before.
Was never out of it. Oh no, the baby's dead. Tilimorf getting ready to fight Mother Brain 3 as Myth is getting ready to continue into Lower Norfair here after picking up Screw Attack. Going for some lag stracks. Tilimorf is...
We'll see if that pays off.
Deciding not to take those tater tots. Don't like them. Get out of here with that. Myth going all the way up. Definitely not going to see a donkey roll from Myth. Myth's going to body this thing. I know it. Oh, he
was
got
a donkey
the
roll!
only one!
Donkey
the
roll!
only one that even attempted it. I love it. I love it.
And we do have Zenkai in the stream here. Zenkai, what do you have to say?
I agree.
The first thing I like to say is I like to turn off push to talk.
Okay.
But yeah, no, congrats to Swap Space. I only had a chance to talk to him a little bit, but he has a really good attitude and positive person, so happy to hand him the dub.
Was that a PB for you?
I think it may have been a race PB. It was close to my first race, which was pretty good for me. Like any 54 these days is really good. My real PB is a 53 from like a year ago, though. But
okay.
Yeah,
Which
race
you have not updated on speedrun.com.
No, I haven't. Yeah, so I have no proof. So I can only prove 54, which is fine.
That was we were talking about it because we were just going off of what we saw for your PB, and I mean you kept Swap's got a 52 something, I think, and I mean the whole he's got technically about 2 minutes on your official, quote unquote official PB, and you kept that race so close like the entire time. I mean you guys were pretty much he was just leaving Ridley and you were just entering. I mean you guys were high-fiving each other probably 3 or 4 times throughout the race.
That's cool. I'm glad to hear it. It's always more fun to watch when it's close. There were a lot of great moments I think I had in my run, a lot of really sloppy stuff. If I had to say anything about this race, it makes me feel like I can definitely do much better, which is good.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff there that you could probably improve without having to do too much. So you should be looking at your running from here on out and being like, this is pretty promising.
Yeah, totally.
Very solid. Very solid.
All right,
Tilimorf.
Winning that match as well.
All right, finishing. So Tilimorf, GG's to Tilimorf, winning that race at the bottom with an official SRL time of 57 minutes, 49 seconds. GG's. Nobody saving the animals. Just no love. No love. All right, swapping over to Myth here.
Myth is the final runner in this race.
So Myth's PB, or what we think is his PB, is about an hour and 15 minutes here. So not really much longer here. He's going to be fighting Ridley, probably taking his time, making his way topside, farming a little bit, and then he's going to be finishing up the game. Not too much longer here.
Zoom here.
I would imagine that his he's not too far off of what would be a PB. Or his PB, I should say. I can't tell if he's gonna PB or not because I don't know his route, but nothing from what he was doing aside from this change in route, there's nothing fundamentally wrong with what he's been doing. So I would imagine he's probably pretty close to what he normally runs, which is good, especially in a race setting. So going with a lot of supers here.
You gotta dance with the one that brought you.
Not really a strat that you see in an any percent old route, I should say, but just a little more comfortable with it.
It is technically faster damage per second than using plasma.
Myth actually doing a great job of doing some pogo manipulation here. That's stuff that I don't even really mess with. So
when's RBO, Myth?
Getting ready for it. Apparently getting picked up. Was ready. Knew exactly what was going on. Just showing that he does in fact know a lot of stuff about this game. I never said anything otherwise. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying clearly the knowledge is being presented here. All right, so he's going to be heading out here. Mere minutes away from finishing himself. I can only hope that he's going to give the people what they want and save those animals. Or at least give them to Toasty, who will then take them on his farm and adopt them.
Is that what we're telling people?
That's my guess is what 7 is.
The animals are going to the farm children.
All right. So while we are at it, guys, seriously, thank you so much for being here.
You could be doing anything with your time
that you could be doing at any given moment, but you're choosing to spend it right here watching these runners. While we are on it, all of these runners, great stuff, very entertaining. Make sure you give them a like, a follow, give them some love. That's what this community is all about. It's just, making sure that Myth here, someone from the outside looking in saying, oh, he's the slowest one. He's learning. That's what this community is about. It's about acceptance. That's what this whole Prodigy Tournament's about.
Mithra may be the slowest in the record books, but he is the fastest in our hearts.
Something like that. So make sure you give the runners a like, a follow, subscribe, wherever they are. Social media. Make sure you get them on Friendster, on MySpace. Make sure you get their AOL Instant Messenger screen names, but show them some kind of love because, what, they put on some great races today. So, and also a big thanks to the staff here that has been helping with us in terms of putting this on. So the staff at Speed Gaming, everyone behind the scenes in the Discord here. I don't know exactly who, but a shout out to that.
Make sure you friend them on Google+.
They are, they do a lot of work behind the scenes. It's not always easy. It's not always convenient at the times these races happen, but you know what? They do it, and we appreciate it. So
the runners will be available for signatures on AOL Instant Messenger after the race.
All right, so Myth making his way over, going to be exiting Norfair here just shortly. Probably not super happy with what he has for energy, but I don't think he's in any sort of trouble. He's got a couple of places he can farm up here, which I would think he would do. He might even wouldn't be surprised if we saw a ship refill save, but going through the Frog Speedway. Just no, these animals are getting hit. Everyone, there's just no love for anything on this planet.
Samus does destroy the entire planet.
Confirmed.
There will not be any survivors.
Is he gonna kill Sephi Fish?
I hope so.
I approve. That's the only. Swap's run has been confirmed invalidated. Let the fish live, but that's okay. That's okay. Smith's gonna be making his way up here in a second.
Zenkai's the new winner.
So that was if Zenkai's PB was like over a year ago. That's freaking. That's a pretty good run. He must clearly was not running this consistently. So, actually seeing a shine spark from Myth, missing it a little bit, but I like it.
I have not seen the strategy before.
I haven't either, but he hasn't really used this anywhere else in the game. So, Maybe this is what he's used to. This is what he learned. This is what he's comfortable with. Clearly not needed there,
Kill
but
Sloppy Fish.
what do we got? Getting it!
Play
Automatic winner!
Play
Automatic
of the
winner.
Game right there.
All right.
Play of the game.
So not farming there like at all. So that really just, I'm thinking, confirms my. If he didn't go anywhere here. Ooh, look at that mock ball too.
Ooh, fancy.
I'm telling you, the knowledge of the game is there. It's there. These PBs are going to be rolling in for Myth. Loving it. Great stuff. But yeah, I would have to imagine he's going to hit that ship up because he did not farm anything.
That 89 is sketch.
It's very he's got nothing. If he went there now, he'd be in big trouble. No power bombs, no supers, no missiles, no health. Kind of a DOA situation if he went to the Golden Four now, but he's not going to save at the ship. At least refill. I guess as you would save, but getting that refill here, boom. Turning off the tom-tom, does not need it anymore, knows exactly where he... Whoop, there we go.
Just had to take a moment to admire the craftsmanship of that wall.
Yeah, he was like, this is a good wall. It's gonna get destroyed in a second, but I can appreciate this.
I heard rumors that it was made by Tim the Man Taylor.
Possibly. All right, so 29 supers. So definitely comfortable there. Comfortable pretty much all across the board. So we're going to see how Myth decides to finish up this race going through Turian. But shouldn't have. Hopefully he does not have any issues, at least up until Mother Brain. So 106, so like we were talking about, probably somewhere, hopefully, around a 116, which is not off his PB. So in a race setting, you know what? That's not bad at all. So let's hope for a clean exit here by Myth. He's been playing pretty well this entire time. All right, and we are in the end game.
We're in Turian.
This has nothing to do with the Avengers, but end game nonetheless. All right, so we're going to see some Metroid groupings. Are we going to see a slower, more methodical method of taking them out one by one?
You can draw some parallels. I mean, Thanos only killed half of the population. Samus, however, killing all of it.
Just as so much safety ammo. Oh, Kojak a little bit, but not even going for the drops.
Doesn't need the drops. Disrespecting the drops.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know what? I'm so rich. I don't need this right now.
Wish I was that rich.
I know,
And
right?
I wouldn't have to eat Kraft dinner.
Nothing wrong with some Kraft macaroni and cheese. All right, so it looks like Myth is going to be doing these taking their time here. Ooh, missing one there. That's fine. Plenty of missiles to throw around here. One more room, and then we were in the baby skip room. I would be absolutely floored and hope to God, I know it's not going to be the case, but I would lose it if Myth just broke out a baby skip. That would be the greatest thing that happened.
I'd have to change my pants.
That would probably be the greatest thing to happen in the tournament. But, like I said, not expecting it. We'll find out for sure in just a second here.
Looks like there might be an attempt at one. Yeah, there is no other reason to...
Whoa. What? Whoa, what?
Whoa. Oh, no, gonna damage down.
Oh, alright. Alright. Huh. Oh, jeez. Getting a little close there, guy.
Oh, jeez there, Rick.
Everything back on, not screw attack, good. Which is the item, what messes up Zeb skill?
True.
Alright, yeah. See? The knowledge is there. Knowledge is there. Myth knows what he's doing. Alright, so we're going to hit that recharge station. Still plenty of ammo here. Going for the double refill. Why not?
Myth just wants to feel wealthy. Just like all of us.
almost electing to go out the door without adding energy. That would have just been the boldest strategy.
Very interesting ammo count here.
Full on disrespect to Mother Brain, saying, I only need 1 energy from you to fight you. Ammo's, yeah. I mean, he'll be okay. It's just lopsided from what we're normally seeing, but...
Well, yeah, but that's a refill of ammo. That means he only picked up 2 missile tanks throughout the whole run.
It's true. That's an interesting way to go about it. But... I mean, like I said, he's got his own runs, slowly but surely. I'm sure this run is going to be completely different than what we're seeing here. But that's okay. Are we going to get a... What do we have for Zebs here? The underside. We're going to get it. Oh, getting it. All right. Nice. Pretty much first try Zeb skip there. Nobody having trouble with that. It's kind of one of those things where sometimes it just kind of leaves your body and you're like, well, I know how to do this. What's going on? Same with Alcatraz, sometimes mock balls. The thing about this game is that your muscle memory can sometimes fade from you if you think about it too much. Great stuff here so far. Shouldn't have any issues. Finishing up Mother Brain 1. Mother Brain 2 coming up. Not full energy here. 4 full tanks should be okay. As long as we don't see a double catch up here. So probably could get hit by 1 if needed to. Hopefully we don't see that. But we, of course, do not want to see this run end here. We do have that safety save, but we're hoping we don't need it. Myth starting this fight here. All right, lost count again, but my guess is catch-up's going to be happening probably anytime after a little later time. Going to have to be going for the double tots. Oh, God! Little onion rings for good measure. Woo! We are good. I was so worried he was going to get clipped after getting hit by that tater tot first.
Now you're just making me hungry.
Did he just grapple to the... That's pretty funny. Extending the grapple beam while getting rainbow beamed.
It's the last play of the game, Cotton. You can't hold anything back.
Alright, we got a Sephi fish kill. I can only assume that Myth is also going to save the animals. That just locks up the win. Like, Tilimorf, like, good running, but you're done. I had not seen that grapple beam thing either. I don't know if maybe it was messing around. I mean, it didn't look like it did anything, but it kind of looked funny, so. All right, here we go. The baby nursing us back to health. Going to be done here in just a few moments. It's gonna be pretty close to it's definitely not gonna be PB, but close to it. So not really a bad run at all by Myth here.
A fantastic run. If you kill a Sephi fish, that automatically makes the run better than 90% of the people out there.
True story. True story. So you're going to be finishing up this run here as we go along. Mother Brain 3.
What happens to the animals?
So this is just pretty much a formality at this point. Can die here, but really hard to do it. My guess is we're going to see a lag strat in the corner. Not worry about it. Say, let's go. Oh, just... just taunting Mother Brain, saying, hey, beam, you never get this. And then going with the hyper beam. All right, not having any issues here. And Mother Brain 3 down, so just the escape here, finishing pretty much a formality. What we want to know is, just loving this grapple beam now. just disrespecting Mother Brain with this grapple beam. Myth trying to be the Space Indiana Jones. All right, here comes the escape.
He will be leaving Zebas.
That is true. Can confirm. Oh,
He will be going fast here.
just missing the spark there. Let's see some iframe usage right here. Oh, all right. Oh. That's all right, taking the time through it. Like I said, this is pretty much just a formality at this point. Doesn't want any survivors. Says, I don't care if you're in my way or out of my way. You going down. Really just John Wicking this planet right now on the way out. Just like insult to injury. Getting the spark up. Great stuff here. Coming through the parlor. We're going to see... Are we going to see what everyone wants to see?
Are we going to see the animals saved? Myth did take out Seffy Fish.
Come on. Come on.
I'm betting on
Oh!
a taunt here.
Dab on him?
I'm betting on a taunt.
Decalled gets it. No!
Oh!
Actually cares!
Killed the fish, saved the animals.
God, that's what Heroes was about, right? That show?
I think so.
All right, coming out of
They
here.
were lost on an island, right?
Gonna be about... no, you're mixing up your shows there, guy. All right, so it's gonna be probably a 1:16:37.
Not a bad time here for MithraMiz.
All right, GG's to Myth. Looks like he is not Dunning, but it looks like we have an unofficial SRL time of 1:16:37, maybe a minute off of his PB. But like we had discussed, what we saw in terms of what he was doing with the strategies definitely shows promise.
We do have a dot of 1:16:41.
There we go. Official SRL. All right. So GG's to all the runners.
MithraMiz saying that the fish kill was not intentional.
That makes me more sad now,
That
but
makes
you
me
know what?
sad.
We'll take it. We'll take it. A kill's a kill.
A kill is a kill. No matter how small. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
All right. And yeah, it does not look like he is anywhere in here, so we're not going to get Myth in here for a interview. But like we had said before, guys, thank you so much for spending your time here. There's so many things to be doing at any given moment. You're choosing to spend it right here with us, with these runners, watching the Super Metroid Prodigy Tournament. And we appreciate that. This, I will always say, is one of the best communities in all of gaming. So I hope you enjoyed it, because this was some action. This was high quality stuff here. All four of these guys put on some great racing. So
Definitely better than the CSGO community.
Definitely. Looked like Zenkai getting an unofficial here. So a lot of great stuff here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We're going to get out of here. You have a great night. Don't forget, we've got another Prodigy Tournament race coming up. I believe it's going to be on Speed Gaming 5, and that's going to be coming up in a little more than half an hour. So if you're looking for some more hot Super Metroid action,
They're trying to bury me.
be sure...
Nobody wants to see me.
to be sure to head on over there. But if you don't, you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you for allowing me and Meta to hopefully entertain you for the most part. If you were offended,
Mostly a
then
PGA.
I apologize. So, but that is it. We're going to get out of here, guys. Take care. Hopefully we will see you soon. And we are out of here.
Bye.